EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we wrap up our Monday night schedule with another great matchup here in Week 17. As it'll be the Los Angeles Rams from the gun on third down. Pickett. That is caught. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Los Angeles.
This is Hunter. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
A gain of 12. And the Rams first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Looking to throw, Penix. And the Rams got it. They bring it down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Here's Ty Zentner now. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Returnable here from the 38. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Now Pickett. In trouble, and he's taken down. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Here's McLeod on the return. Called out a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be Falcon football. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix set to take over once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. From the 29, here's second down and 7.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down.
Now Penix. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And looking to throw, Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to have the Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Falcons first down.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards.
First down and goal to go.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course, touchdown Falcons!
Darnell Mooney, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down, Rams.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Pickett. They'll get this one complete to Atwell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Looking to throw, Pickett. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Here's Ethan Evans now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. McLeod to return it. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Here's Penix. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's good for a Falcon.
Now motion left with Mooney. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They'll throw with Penix. Adds into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Santos on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that will continue. But overall, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased with what they've seen.
The Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
First down, Rams.
Pickett back to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Halftime here on Monday Night Primetime. It is off to Orlando we go. Here is Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott.
Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Well, windup goes to the full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Pickett. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. Jalen Walker in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 33. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
To the 47-yard line.
To the air, Penix. Now this will be caught by Mooney. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. Throw left side, there's London. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Back
4.
to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking the lead thus far.
And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's 2nd and 10. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Back to throw, Pickett. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Being chased out left. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They mark him down at the 39. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
2 brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational, CD. That is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Back to throw here. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ballgame because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Pickett will look to throw it here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Pickett. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Things just kind of continuing to unravel for him here in the 2nd half. They take the shot downfield, but this defense, once again, up to the task.
Well, this is where you think about the old phrase, desperate times call for desperate measures, because they've got nothing on the scoreboard, and they're just trying to get something, anything to go their way. But in this case, they turn the ball over.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 37.
Looking to throw, Penix. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
Back to throw. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Off play action, Pickett. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now Pickett. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. They overrun him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. As he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. That's pulled in at the 32. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on Monday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Pickett sets up play action. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Kevin King there defensively.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Pickett now from the gun here. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
1st down, Los Angeles.
From the gun, here's Pickett. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sag him back right around the 44. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through it and drop it for an 8-yard loss.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
Here's Pickett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield. 28. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they